Hello everyone, today we will be practicing English pronunciation with Albert Einstein quotes. Let's begin. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I am not sure about the universe. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Logic will get you from A to Z. Imagination will get you everywhere. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious. If a cluttered desk is a sign of a cluttered mind, of what then is an empty desk a sign? Try not to become a man of success, rather become a man of value. Any fool can know, the point is to understand. Once you can accept the universe as matter expanding into nothing that is something, wearing stripes with plaid comes easy. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. You never fail until you stop trying. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. Creativity is intelligence having fun. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. Everything must be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. A question that sometimes drives me hazy. Am I or are the others crazy? Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. If the facts don't fit the theory, change the facts. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. The woman who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in places no one has ever been before. I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. It would be possible to describe everything scientifically, but it would make no sense. It would be without meaning, as if you described a Beethoven symphony as a variation of wave pressure. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. We all know that light travels faster than sound. That's why certain people appear bright until you hear them speak. I never made one of my discoveries through the process of rational thinking. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. Out of clutter, find simplicity. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Nothing happens until something moves. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. A ship is always safe at the shore, but that is not what it is built for. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel it with their own hearts. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Imagination is the highest form of research. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty. I never think of the future, it comes soon enough. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is at all comprehensible. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. What a sad era when it is easier to smash an atom than a prejudice. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth but delicious in the years of maturity. You can never solve a problem on the level on which it was created. Look deep into nature and then you will understand everything better. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. Reading, after a certain age, diverts the mind too much from its creative pursuits. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. Student, Dr. Einstein, aren't these the same questions as last year's physics final exam? Dr. Einstein, yes, but this year the answers are different. Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited to all we now know and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world, and all there ever will be to know and understand. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. A true genius admits that he/she knows nothing. If I had an hour to solve a problem, I'd spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about solutions. The only thing that you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. Few people are capable of expressing with equanimity opinions which differ from the prejudices of their social environment. Most people aren't incapable of forming such opinions. I believe in intuitions and inspirations. I sometimes feel that I am right. I do not know that I am. The only real valuable thing is intuition. If at first the idea is not absurd, then there is no hope for it. When I examine myself and my methods of thought, I come to the conclusion that the gift of fantasy has meant more to me than any talent for abstract, positive thinking. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like the video and comment which quote was your favorite. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.